My name is Queen Wasabi, analytico sa umaga, gamer sa gabi, podcaster in between. I am your resident life, love, and sex podmate. How do I start this conversation? Sorry, medyo windang pa ako and actually, patulog na ako eh. It was around 11 p.m., December 3rd. Sobrang tahimik ng mundo ko. Like, I was done with everything. I was done with my errands, finished a lot of work. I actually just finished uploading an episode on my podcast. So, chilling lang talaga ako sa desk. Courtney was staying for the night and she was pretending to be working on something. Yeah, she's right there. So, I was just done with my day. But God, I mean, the day was not done yet. It refused to get done. We got a couple of really, really interesting news. As in, marami. A lot of things going on. We have Taal Volcano spewing steams. We got an emergency martial law in South Korea. But God, the hottest news is Maris Racal having an affair with Anthony Jennings. Crazy. If I remember correctly, the breakup happened around around July of 2024. Now, in terms of timelines, parang it does seem that there was cheating involved between Maris and Rico, and of course Anthony Jennings and the girlfriend Jam Villanueva. All right. So where is this whole thing coming from? Why am I recording at 1 a.m.? Because may lumabas na story about the affair. So let's rewind. Let's just go back a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit to July 2024 when the news hit that Maris Racal and Rico Blanco had broken up. So I remember I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't follow Maris Racal or Rico Blanco or any of these guys. I just don't. Nothing against them, but it's just not my thing. But I mean, I know Rico Blanco because I'm a huge fan of not Rico Blanco, but as a group, River Maya, right? That was my childhood. So I know him. So I also know that they're together. I think malaki kasi yung age gap nila. So it's been a topic of conversation a few times with different circles, ganyan. But yeah, so I know about the couple. I know about the fact that they were going they're together. So when the news hit that they've broken up, people were devastated because they were really a cute couple. I mean, yeah, I don't follow them, but when I see them, I find them cute. I mean, fans love them, right? And during the interviews that she gave during that time, you can just tell that she was really devastated. She was shattered. She was in pain. That she was hurting so much. Nakita niyo ba gaano karaming luha yung lumabas sa mata niya? I mean, you can tell that the pain is just real. It's right there. So there was an interview that she did with ABS around that time, around July, where she was just crying. You can tell, like, makikita mo yung mata niya. As in, di ko alam kung sinasadya lang ba nilang wag bigyan ng tissue yung tao para makikita mo din talagang luhaan siya. Pero this was the perfect definition of luhaan. Like, dire-diretso talaga. Yung luha niya, dire-diretso lang tumutulo. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, artista siya, but there you can just tell that there are things that you can tell are real, no matter how good of an artista they are, right? But yeah, I mean, during that interview, she said that she didn't want to say it and announce it, the breakup, I mean, because then it was going to be real. And I mean, for me, that was so relatable. That was so real. That was so true. Because sometimes, when you're in denial, ayaw mong sabihin eh. 'Di ba? Parang ayaw mong aminin eh. So ayaw niya sigurong i-announce, ayaw niya sabihin because then once you announce it to the world, it becomes true. It becomes real. It's right there. There's no more going back, right? And we all felt for her. We felt the pain for her. I mean, yeah, although, I mean, she did say it was complicated and she didn't really give a precise, exact reason for the breakup. And then she did say it's complicated. And we all know that when you say it's complicated, is that it's not really complicated. And now, fast forward to December, we all know that it's really not complicated. There's an actual reason why the breakup happened. And the thing is that there were so many articles that came out saying that she was going through stuff. She was going through something. And that's when you go back to the interview, that's basically where the discussion, the conversation revolved, right? That she was going through something. So one of the articles that I read mentioned of quarter life crisis. It's true. It exists. So when you listen to her, you would actually would probably say that it probably might be quarter life crisis, but we don't know. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist to give out any suggestions, but yeah, suggested that it might actually be it, because she did say a lot of times that it was her, that she was going through changes, that she didn't know that if the changes were either good or bad, but she was going through changes and that she needed to figure things out. So it's like a long conversation, long explanation of just saying, it's not you, it's me. Parang ganon. Right? So, I mean, she was going through something, but see, when we watched that interview, when we read all these articles, we people in general respected that. Because then, it was so mature. Rico, you'd never hear anything from Rico, right? She was the only one who gave out statement, I think. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. So outside looking in, it looked like it was really handled properly. In a sense na walang drama. When I say drama, like yung gulo, alam mo yung gulo associated with breakup, 'di ba? It was handled properly like adults. It was probably really painful, but it wasn't messy. That's the perception. July 2024. Fast forward to December. Eto na nga mga mare. I wanted to use that for a very, very long time. I don't know if I used it properly. But Jam Villanueva, the girlfriend of none other than Anthony Jennings, Maris Racal's co-star in Can't Buy Me Love. So if you guys would remember Anthony Jennings, there has already been questions previously if Anthony Jennings was involved in the breakup, and she said multiple times that he was not in any way involved sa breakup. But God, check out your Instagrams. If you've not seen it yet, Jam Villanueva posted a series of highly incriminating screenshots of conversations between the then jowa, si Anthony Jennings, and Maris Racal. And my God, the conversations are steamy. And obviously by this time, I'm no longer sleepy. It's all over my newsfeed. And all we can talk about is this freaking newsflash. It's crazy. If you're not on Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's probably on your newsfeed as well, because people are just so quick to do screenshots. I just saw it on my Facebook newsfeed, but originally I saw it on Instagram. But crazy. It was really crazy. Oh my God. I will never ever get tired of talking about cheating in this podcast. This is a topic that's never ending. Like, people cheat over and over and over and over again. It's not gonna stop. And it's just gonna be the story would be different for different people, but it's just gonna be the same. You see, when I was starting my podcast, I don't know which episode I I said this, but I did mention that I was in a journey of trying to understand why cheating happened. I have a couple of episodes about cheating. So I thought I was in that journey trying to figure out, why do people cheat? Why would I do that for someone that they claim they love? But I guess I'm no longer there. There is no black and white. There is no exact reason. You can be in your happiest life and still cheat. Now, if you read the screenshots, you can just tell how painful it was for Jam Villanueva. If you've been cheated on, mababad trip ka. If you've been cheated on, you're just gonna hate these people. Now, I do have a lot of questions as to why she allowed that to happen to her, though. I mean, come on, man. It's like, it was freaking obvious. It was freaking obvious that the guy was cheating. I don't know. You need to... Mahal. Yel was talking. Mahal, yeah. Sometimes love can just really blind you with the reality that's in front of you. It's freaking crazy. Come on, man. But God, they did her bad. Like, really, really bad. One of the things that I remember coming from that interview, I think I'm gonna paste the link of that interview in the description. She said, he took it like a man. This was part of her statement when she announced the breakup dun sa video. She said, he took it like a man. And I don't know. I mean, we don't know if that conversation was about her confessing what she did. We don't even know if, it fits the timeline. But now that we know, I rewatched the interview, and of course, again, we don't know if during that particular interview, alam na ni Rico about Anthony. But now that the other side of the story is out, the whole interview just sits really different. It's just really different. It feels different. Yung dating nararamdaman mo na parang, God, you really feel for this girl. Now it's just different. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to explain it, but there's something different to it. Moral of the story, it's cold outside. Don't forget your sweater.